The Market Cross has always been a gathering point and the site for many meetings and entertainments, as well as a key location during the annual Up-Helly-A festivals for the placing of the proclamation, but Lerwick has not always been the capital town of Shetland. It only began to develop as a town following the use of the natural bay as a trading point with 17th century Dutch fishermen. From 1614, the Dutch were landing in the area, but it wasn't until 1625 that Lerwick is first mentioned in connection with trade. One of the first buildings in the area was a hospital for the fishermen and is now the Camera Centre at 72 Commercial Street. Merchants began to build houses nearby as early as the 1640s, and this is when the growth of Lerwick truly began. Since its very beginnings as a trading town, Lerwick has always been a thriving and developing trading area. The Market Cross first became important in the 1830s. Before this, Scalawa was the capital, where legal decisions were made and announced. However, in 1838, for the first time, the Market Cross in Lerwick became the official place for publication of legal decrees. The stone pillar was erected in 1839, and the light, a gas lamp at the time, was added in 1858, courtesy of the Lerwick Gas Light Company. The town centre changed dramatically following the passing of a bill in Parliament in 1877 to establish Shetland's first Harbour Trust, which raised money for the construction of a pier and esplanade to allow ships to dock and unload goods, something which previously had to be done at Morrison Dock by flit boat, and only when tides and weather allowed. The new pier opened on the 23rd of June 1886, giving opportunity for massive growth in the fishing industry and imports of goods and people on steam drifters. This also led to many opportunities for trading, including with the Dutch and German fishermen, who were particularly partial to gaudily painted china dogs and peppermints. It resulted in rapid growth of the town centre and surrounding areas. By the middle of the 19th century, Lerwick had grown rapidly from its beginnings. Rows of tenement buildings had been built with gables facing the shore. An escalation of lanes and closes developed with a diverse assortment of names, many bearing the names of the inhabitants and some reflecting professions or activity. For example, what we now know as Monthooley Street was originally Baker's Close, as it was the location of Lerwick's first bake shop. Accommodation was always required for travelling merchants and other traders, and the growing town centre had many options, such as Sinclair's Tavern, the first inn in Lerwick, where Sir Walter Scott stayed on a visit in 1815, which is now Peary Isles, and the Zetland Hotel, now occupied by the Shetland Times bookshop. The Queen's Hotel was established in 1868, with the combination of a number of residential buildings and a shop. There have always been many different types of trader in Lerwick town centre. Commercial Street was filled with every type of shop, including hardware stores, grocers, ironmongers, milliners, tailors, toy and gift shops, butchers, bakers, chemists, and more. Some notable shops include the Hygienic Snack Bar, which did a roaring trade in the 1950s and 60s as the place to be for teenagers. At the south end of Commercial Street, it neighboured Economy Corner, which was a draper selling yarn, ladies' hosiery, and a wide range of household requirements. This area was extensively changed with the reconfiguration of the buildings and the demolition of Economy Corner to make way for the building of Church Road. This is when the smugglers' tunnels were found. Another would be the Seaview Vaults, which welcomed many a patron over the years since it first opened in 1920. Forced into a 27-year dry spell with prohibition in Lerwick, this popular bar was used for other purposes until it reopened as the Thule Refreshment Bar in 1947. It's still going strong today. Today, Lerwick Town Centre is still a thriving hub of trade, with an incredible variety of goods and services on offer. The town centre continues to offer wonderful hospitality, with a range of accommodation and hospitality venues as well. It has been a trading hub for nearly 400 years, and during that time it has faced many challenges and changes to businesses and the area itself. Over the next 400 years, one thing is certain. With the support of local custom, our trading hub will continue to thrive, and all the businesses in Lerwick Town Centre look forward to serving you soon, whatever your needs.